Alrighty then, so this is my Subnautica Base as of 40062 October 2016 early development build, because they haven't finished the damn game yet and I love this game. Yeah, so first off we're just going to start off with whereabouts I am. I'm about, I don't know, 500 meters down, as you can see by the depth, and about 1 to 2 miles away from the active lava zone where the super big Leviathan thingy-majig bob is. Here's the Cyclops, which I've named Nebuchadnezzar, which is off Matrix, and isn't that just funsies? And I'll show you this power system grid in a second. Right, so inside immediately we have all the general stuff that you'd imagine, and if you've played the game before you'll know exactly what's not supposed to be here. Got O2 tanks, large tools, large T because it glitches out whenever you put OOLS, and it just goes back to large tool and then just sounds weird. Propulsion cannon, you know what the fucking things are if you played it. Just all the general stuff. 2 blades only because one's got durability of 22%. Right, so going along here. What's my power going to run it now? Okay, we've got all storage lockers in case I want to go mining, because this is what I use for mining, obviously, because you can put the prawn suit in there. So we've got water storage, which comes from the water production I have in the actual room. Fabricate battery thingy, batteries, power cells right now. This is a battery storage for obvious reasons. So you've got water that I take in from the base, and I just manually stock that up, little medkit maker. And the food comes from here, just pick off quite a few, and then there you go, renewable food. Over here we have all the power things. I've got 2 upgrades right now, which is the ultra reinforcement, which takes it down to 1,500 meters, as you can see here, and the efficiency module, which you pick up when you're in the Aurora. That's all the modifications I've made to the Cyclops, apart from the colour scheme, as you can see, pretty sexy red. Ignore that crap. So yeah, let's go inside the base, or actually, start from the outside. Power grid, pretty self-explanatory. Here's a vent, here's some thermal reactors, all connected via verticals and also the little corridors. Put the reinforcements down here to avoid bad looking stuff, so of course I don't have reinforcements everywhere along there, and they're all here instead. So this connects to the base, where all the power gets, sucked out from here. I have quite a lot of thermal generators, all connected to one of these. They run off the temperature. So these are heat vents from the ground. Just got a little thing here in case I run out of air, so I can just go in and then you can walk alongside. It's not actually the main base, but it's a way of getting in. So yeah, these are the thermal vents, and that's the power production. That's the main kind of power that I get from the base. Got a few spotlights on the outside, just because I could really. I mean, the spotlights are useless for anything other than just cosmetic, but yeah. This is the main entrance. Going in straight away we have a nice flower, keep calm sign, because everyone needs to keep calm with the kitty. Oh my god, it's so adorable. And then a fish tank and a radio tower. I've got these I think these are Oculuses. Yes, the Oculus and peepers look pretty cool. And I've got 2 little eyes. They're freaky. Plant pots all over the place with the rattler and the the fucking things. Got a nice crab basket. This is the bin. The way this works is you put all your shit in the storage, and there's a glitch in the game where if you deconstruct this, you lose every item that's inside. So that's how you use a bin in this game, until they've implemented a proper one. Battery says what it does in the packet. Power cell charger, main plant for decoration, wearables, air tanks, radiation suit, and thermometer. Large T, basically a replica of the Cyclops, except for without the mobile bay. Small T, all the items again. Another plant. Battery, which is fully charged, so I'll put that back in here. There we go. Oh yeah, I've got so many power cells because I had to keep making them until I found this bad boy. I actually get him via fragments, so I had to keep making new power cells whenever the Cyclops was running dry. Natural selection poster, looks pretty rad as fuck. Rad AF. Okay, so going left, we have a nice glass walkway. Everything in the space is mostly glass because I have the funds and the resources to make it. As you can see, behind here is all glass. So you got titanium, glass, ores, completely full. Corals, mainly consistent of shrooms, common sour pools. Should be some table coral as well, because that's how you make computer chips. Electronics, pretty bare, apart from crash fish powered and a mobile vehicle bay, which I don't use because I got 2 of them accidentally. Advanced materials, kyanite, sulfur, nickel, silicone rubber, benzene, lubricant. If I need fiber mesh, I actually grow my own creep vine, so I can have fiber mesh whenever I need it, which is pretty much never, because that shit's used up as soon as you get a still suit. Ores 2, in case I have a bit of a surplus. Corals 2, surplus. Overflow, says what it does in the packet. Misc includes all your luggage bags and these little air floaty things, they're fucking annoying. Fungal samples, which I don't know what the hell they do, but they're not part of plants. And then over here we've got some more lab equipment and this orange artifact, which will come into play in the next update when they do the precursor stuff. Plants, I've got 1 of each plant as a seed, not, you know, it doesn't have to be a seed to plant it, just in case I accidentally break anything. Same again with the water versions. Deep shroom spores still need a thingy. And over here we have food, just a few cured Reginalds, and water is the big filter water. Carrying, oh wait, let's go upstairs I guess. Oh yeah, these are nice little bulbo trees. Yeah, cool. Upstairs immediately is the another fish tank. Main plants, a living wall for decoration, lantern trees, which are pretty good food, but they're not the best, which is why I rely on Chinese potato, because they're the best supplement. Marble melon's pretty annoying to harvest, so I don't exactly use those. They're just there because, you know, they're another plant. 1 more floor up, you have all the water production. These take so much power, it is unbelievable. Like, why do they take so much power to filter some bloody water? But until they fix the power system, because I'm running on all those thermal generators and I'm barely making a profit, as you can see my power up top. So yeah, these filter salt and you get 2 build filter water, but I run those only when I have to, because they are, Jesus Christ, they're like leeches. Corsair corridor, nice 2 windows. And then you got the bioreactors and nuclear reactors. We'll start the bioreactors, simples. You shove things in here and they get melted down into power. Don't know how else you can explain that. So let's refill this one. I'm still waiting for them to implement something that tells you how much power each thing makes. I know it does in the description, but I wouldn't mind something along the lines of, you know, at the top here, it says whether you're getting a net gain or a net loss and what's actually making stuff, but so far I'm just relying on the fact that it says active and therefore I'm getting power, which as it shows at the top, I'm pretty much not. Place I do get all my power from, radiation suit, just in case, because it does say that you lose all your progress if you die by radiation, but not exactly had any radiation problems yet, so I just keep my reinforced diving suit on. Nice few windows, just look outside. First nuclear reactor. Depleted. Yeah, okay, I'll put another one in then. Yeah, I live in a biome where uranium is plentiful, so it's not actually an issue. I just go around the top of the cave. I live underneath the big mountain, by the way. The one with the bases on, where you go to get the spotlights and the exterior beds and the shit. So I live underneath it. More reinforcements over here because I couldn't get away from doing them down there, since the whole base would break apart if you tried to transfer them. Depleted. Yeah, I swear this is glitched. I've had these same ones for the last 20 hours of gameplay. But yeah, so it's glitchy, but it's a fun game. But I'm not going to say, well, I mean I might as well. Bulkheads, they're the things that go in between here and you can open them like doors. Completely broken for me. And I'm hoping they get fixed in a later patch, but right now I can't use bulkheads, and it's really fucking annoying, because they were like, just for the aesthetic really. But yeah, so you can see all these fish, nice. Battery, medkit, fabricator just because I can. This is a nice connecting route. There's 2 routes to get to where I'm going to go, but you know, I thought I might as well, because it was close enough, so I did a little bypass. Here is the fish tank area. We'll start from the top and go down. So we got all lava fish and lava eyes. Fucking hell. Yeah, these are from the new area, the active zone, so I thought I'd show them off because they look pretty damn cool. So we've got 3 sets of those. Nothing too special about the room, it's just fish tanks. Going down a level, you have the second level of the fish tank, big one. And then down here you have the proper. You've got the main eggs. that can't be planted for some reason. I don't know. I think it's glitched. Coming around here, got picture frames for if I ever want to take a nice picture. Coming around here, you got a table and chairs. So here we are. We've got the gas pod. I've got some flowers over here. Got the whatever the fuck that is. Shroom. Oh look, there is an egg. Oh, that's creepy. Alright, the less we look at that, the better. Got the different aliens. They're cool. Oh, and look at this, right. Look at how adorable this is. I can pick up a sand... Oh, I can pick up a sand shark. Look at that. I literally have a sand shark in my inventory. That's pretty that's pretty cool, I think. Because they're usually hostile mobs, but I don't know why they're not right now. They should be. Not like, you know, game, but hey look, sea rabbit. But yeah, pretty. So let's go back over here, and then we can start from the entrance again, and then work our way systematically. So this is the entrance bit. We just went left, went all the way around. So turning right, from the base room. Nice little flower pot. Got a picture. Let it load. It's just to the base. Anytime now. There you go. Got a. Oh, there you go. Just meh. Fucking hell, some stuff from the Aurora because I couldn't be asked to build it anywhere else. I've done a few plant pots around the place. A coffee machine. Yeah, so that's nice. This picture is probably from the other side. Yeah, I think it's from the other. Let's let it load. There you go. It's obviously been updated right now because there is the third layer right there. But don't really want to go retake the picture. Another thingy. Here's the modification station where you do all the separate upgrades to shit, like pressure compensators. Got nice lab equipment and a chair table. Simple room, just it's mostly cosmetic to put all the stuff in. Over here we have the sea moth docking area, which has a fabricator in it. Over here we have a welding machine and any other mods that I have. I haven't tried out the torpedoes yet, so there's the precursor base. So that's how that gives you an idea of how close I am to that area. That's the one that was newly added. So yeah, so I pretty much live next to that. Upgrades in the Seamoth. I have the pressure Mark III, sonar, hull, and primitive defense. It's called Neptune because I just thought of a name and it sounded cool, so Neptune it is. Woo! Neptune fully charged and all that shizzle. Yeah, I've got all the upgrades. So yeah, there's my baby. It's pink. Woo. Over here we have a nice little window showing us. This is basically directly, if you come from here, it's turning right. Okay, down here. So there's two entrances. That automatically adds on, which I didn't really want it to, but when you build the damn thing, it connects to anything that's adjacent, so it just did. Now meh, it can stay, I guess. No issue. I guess it's quicker, but it's not really what I wanted, and you can't disconnect them yet. So I'll just leave it. Second docking area is for the prawn suit, another fabricator, pretty much mirrored with these. Got all the posters from the Aurora. Fucking hell. Underwater one and the on land. Coming around here we have welding again, and we have some torpedoes which I've made, not actually used them yet, and some more gasopods and a few bits of titanium if I want to make more. So I've called it the AMP suit, which is a reference to a film that I completely forgot, but while I was trying to figure out the name I was just like, oh, what to call it. AMP suit sounded good. You got the jump jet upgrade, which is from using Kyanites. I've already been down. You've seen. Well, I've got a stream from when I went down to kill that big ass. I didn't kill him, but you know. Mark III, power efficiency. I've got the grappling arm and the drill because I mostly use this for gathering resources. Got 2 power cells, the thermal reactor, propulsion, and a torpedo arm. So yeah, that's pretty much the prawn suit. Coming along here. Turning left from notification station is the scanner room, which I hardly ever use. I think it's pretty useless. I mean, uranite crystals, yeah, sure. I mean, if I ever need, you know, more nuclear fuel, I can use that. But the cameras are situated here to watch the base, and eventually here to watch the base, just in case I need to. You know, there is actually no point to these, but still, I've got to use the cameras somehow, and they don't even lose energy by sitting here, so that's kind of strange. But yeah, so I just leave them there. Might as well search for some uranite crystals, because I need some. Bit of food if in case you're sat here doing absolutely nothing whilst hungry. I've got full range upgrades, only range upgrades, because the speed ones are pretty shit, because the range on this thing is crap anyway. The green dots are the cameras. You've got a fabricator for all your different things. And then I'll go collect some uranite. Yeah, look, there's a uranite crystal right now. The reason I see that is because I have the scanner HUD chip, which is implemented into my HUD. That basically shows up. If I didn't have that, it wouldn't show up on the place. Got a compass, rebreather, dive suit, high capacity tank, which is from modification station, radiation gloves, because there is no other gloves, so I thought might as well fill the slot rather than not. Ultra glide fins for swimming faster, because I don't exactly need the charge ones, since I'm charging everything all the time anyway. So yeah. Generic egg, I don't even know what generic egg is. That's it. There you go, that's my base. Obviously there's not, I mean, no, to clarify, I have everything that's possible in the game right now, apart from the air pumps, but I don't need the air pumps because I've got, you know, enough air around here. I guess an addition to the base is this exterior grow bed. I've got deep shrooms, mush, acid, spore sacs, deep creep vine, which for some reason doesn't do eggs, which is really annoying. So every time I need fabric, that's why I've got so much fabric shit in the advanced materials, because these bastards don't grow eggs. If you're down there, there's a diamond. Look, ooh, manta rays. Blood vine in case I need some blood oil, which I never use apart from getting benzene. I've got a few rouge cradles, regress shells. These are all just cosmetic, but they're nice to have. Ghost weed, which was newly added. Gabe's feather, looks pretty dank. Pygmies. Got some membrane trees, blue palms. That's the one in the fish tank. And yeah, it's just a nice little exterior. So if you just want to look at my base, 2 moon pools connected. Oh, I guess they are actually symmetrical. Yeah, I don't suppose that's a problem then. They're symmetrical, what the hell. Yeah, so I've got 2 moon pools. That's the fish tank, nuclear reactor, fuck's sake. Oh god, I know. Apparently we survive off oxygen. Piss off, I've heard you like 60 times. Let's go get me some high capacity. There you go. Oh fucking, I need water. Ah, the upkeep. If you don't have the still suit on, you are drinking water every 5 minutes. It's really annoying. So I've got a nice little surplus here. Of course I only run the system when I bloody well have to, because otherwise my power is drained to shit. But, oh, fucking hell. There we go. Yeah, power's a bit weird, because most things won't register, you know, for example, I came in one day to play a bit, and all these thermal reactors were off. For some reason I had to reset them. But yeah, anyway, a fish tank, nuclear reactors, bioreactors, storage room, plants, water. As you can see, they've got a nice little exterior image, which I find pretty cool actually. They put a bit of effort into that, that's nice. But the developers so far are loving this game, so I'm hoping that it'll definitely have a nice upkeep. First storage area, main room, glass places, and scanner. So it's big for Subnautica, but it's not big as in luxury. You know, I could add another room to have some cosmetic stuff like chairs and beds and shit, or I could add something coming off here, which went to an observation area, just to sit there and look down at my base and be like, woo, but I've already got the cameras for that, so what's the bloody point, really? That's about it, really. I've got all the blueprints. I guess I'll let you read those if you haven't actually played the game. So yeah, you can just pause through these if you want. Blueprints, no, not really. No shit's given. I don't understand this logbook, but whatever. Photo album, I'm trying to collect a few to put in my album. There we go, data bank. So I'll go through each one just for a second. You can read up on them if you want. So just pause if you're interested. I don't know why some don't have visuals, considering I've actually been next to the damn thing when I was scanning it, so that's kind of weird. Oh yeah, scanning him was a bitch. You'll see in my stream if you've watched it that I actually did die to him, but it didn't kill me, so I was just like being dragged along by him for a good 3 minutes. That's fun. Warpers. Warpers are an absolute arsehole. I wish they'd get rid of warpers. Because when you're mining, they take you out of the prawn suit and like 5 meters away, and then you don't know where you are. These are all just the generic fish. That's not. Ghost tray. Hoverfish. Sea treaders are weird. I've only ever seen sea treaders once, and that was by accident, because they're very, very, very strange motherfuckers. Like, you don't see much of them, but yet they're there. Just a random aspect. He looks derpy. Scavengers, bleeder. Oh god. Yeah, cave crawlers aren't really too bad. Floaters, those little fuckheads who I have. Lava. Those. Oh my god. They take your power if they latch onto your fucking Cyclops. So they're really annoying. But I found a good fix for them. Use the propulsion cannon. It blows them right away. Acid mushrooms, blood vine. I guess this is nice little show. Oh, how the hell could I not have a visual for creep vine? Jesus. I don't know how you get visuals actually. Gabe's feather. I grow the damn stuff. Yeah, I haven't got a visual of it. Yeah, the giant coves tree has just been added. That's really cool. It's massive though. It is absolutely huge. But then again, the reef backs are now huge. I don't know what redwort is. Oh, spiked horngrass. I've got a seed for that, but it destroys your base because it shoots the little things at you. Yeah, I haven't managed to get any codes out so far. I'm really annoyed by that because I'm trying to get in the Aurora and open up places, but there aren't codes to most things, so just hoping that... Oh, fucking hell, you can't be asked to read the Degassi Survivors. No. Yeah, let's read that one. The story, I'm not interested in story, I don't care. It's just meh. I mostly do it for the gameplay, but if you want to read these, go find it somewhere else, because, you know, fuck you. Jesus, do I have to read through all these as well? Yeah, what about this? Do not attempt to replace reactor rods without a full radiation suit. I do that every day. How the hell do you overclock the reactor? This is probably stuff that's coming in a different update, but I've replaced that. I did in video, actually, just this video, I replaced the reactor rods without a radiation suit. I showed you. Yeah, I'm sure energy intensive means my base, but, I mean... Look at how big my base is. It's reasonably... I'd say this was about a medium to large base in retrospect with the amount of shit that I have in it. And then you've got all these. I mean, that's a good 1, 2, 3. There's one behind there. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then there's more down here. That's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bloody, 15 thermo generators. And then you've got 2 nuclear reactors. And my power is barely sticking to 1502, so you can tell something's definitely wrong, and that's with 4 fucking nuclear fission rods fusion rods, sorry, in both of them actually, which is stupid. But hopefully 3 of them actually glitched, in which case I need to rebuild that damn thing. But yeah, the game's glitchy. I can't use bulkheads still for some reason, but I'm bloody loving it. I mean, I finished it pretty much. I have everything until the new updates. So yeah, this is my base. Woo, Subnautica. Can't wait for the next updates so I can actually do something with my base and not have to worry about power. But yeah, meh.